understanding the relationship between generative AI and Web3.
Now, we have been kind of negative components of the generative NFT space, like those cookie cutter NFTs. What was it? The classic one, the chick that farting into jars and they turned that into an NFT project. But it even goes as far as Bored Ape Yacht Club and all of that. That's all generative AI art. What's the artistic value there? Very little, because it's very hollow. However, both yourself and myself have dived into the generative AI art for practical reasons, not really financial reasons, but definitely to enhance our Web3 kind of experiences and events, things that we're putting together. Can you speak to how you're using generative AI art to help you?
Well, I'm not using it in a sense where you have 10,000, like the Bored Apes, you have 10,000 images, one with a different hat or different shorts.
Yeah.
We're DTech and I use it in a sense to get an image to motivate us to do something in the realms of AI art is not protected by copyright because it is just taking other people's art and kind of merging it together to create something new.
Yep.
I use it in a sense to get an idea of what I want to do, which it's very helpful in that aspect. I haven't used the chat AI yet, but I'm sure it'll make people even lazier as we go on.
Yes, absolutely. Like, yeah, we use the art AI generators to brainstorm ideas. Like, through the history of all of the Web3 stuff that we've set up and done, I famously draw really terrible doodles. Well, I can do the same thing now, but in the generative AI bots. I can, we can brainstorm different ideas and kind of get a feeling for how they look. But then you're exactly right. We then use that information. It's a tool. We use that to then create what we actually want to do.
Yeah.
So I'll be
Yeah.
interested to see what they say here about it. The quantity, scarcity, and economics, blah, 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 blah. In this article, we will discuss how generative AI and Web3 technologies are changing the notion of scarcity, how they are impacting niche users of this product data streams, and possible model monetization. Scarcity in AI.
Do you want to see my dragon versus
Yes, I haven't even seen this yet. All I saw was the sneaky peek with the dragon, the Italian dragon hand. I saw that
I
little
have been
conversation.
up since 3 a.m. Ben. 3 a.m.
I know all about that. So
So
bring it up.
I don't know how this is going to, this is a very small version of it, but it gives people an idea of where's my share? I
So
feel like a grandma.
so you have the AI version.
So that's the
Yep.
AI version,
Yep. Which
right?
is a good. Now, what were you looking for here when you were searching? Was it the pose? Was it the wings? What?
The I wanted the wings, I wanted flying, but
Yep.
I you see how skinny this guy is? I added a tummy, I made the head, changed the colors to match our logo,
Yep.
our brand colors. Um and yeah, DTech says I put the Italian I forget like the
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia, Mamma mia.
Yes.
So yeah, like basically, and then I changed a bit of the shapes and stuff and just made it kind of my own thing,
Pixel by pixel by pixel.
pixel by pixel. Well, if you look really close, it's a lot of dot dot
Yep.
dot 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 dot. So
Nice.
that's basically how I do my I can't wait to show DTech. I haven't showed him yet.
Nice. All right. So, what is the point of this article? Let's find out. Web3. Yeah, it's just all background stuff. Niche users of generative AI and Web3. All right, here we go. Generative AI and Web3 technologies are particularly popular among niche users who are passionate about digital art and collectibles. These users are creating an exchange of digital assets that are unique and scarce, making them highly valuable. Generative AI and Web3 technologies are enabling the creation of these digital assets that are one of a kind, allowing their creators to showcase their creativity and sell their work. Are they one of a kind though? Like if I put a certain number of keywords into the art AI bot and pressed enter, is that going to show me something completely unique than if you put those exact same words in?
No,
Yeah,
not yeah, because like I know I D-Tech and I were searching for sandwiches, like evil sandwiches with eyeballs, and they kept coming up the same in both mine and his searches.
So that's interesting. Yeah. Generative AI could be used to create personalized content that is designed to soothe or inspire users. Well, that's how we're using it. We're using it to create personalized content.
Yeah.
Mental health platforms. What is this? I don't know. I think this might be a bit of a weird article. Data streams are continuous streams of data that can be used to. Yeah, we know all that. Blah blah blah. Model monetization. Now, this is where it, like you mentioned this too, this is where it gets greasy. If you're using an art bot or a chat bot to create content that you're monetizing directly with no customization at all, you're setting yourself up for potential a lot of drama. We saw this with the Trump NFTs, where there was still like copyright logos on some of them.
Yep.
Oof.
Yep. And it sucks because like these people are competing with other artists, and it's like sometimes they'll just come right out and say, oh yeah, I used AI art and didn't make any modifications. Or
Oof.
sometimes they'll say, oh yeah, it's mine, until
Yeah.
somebody actually says, no, it's not. And then a lot of contests now in the metaverse are saying cannot use direct AI art, must be
Yep.
modified.
Yes,
Which is
absolutely.
awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Now, this article says one of the challenges of under that subheading challenges, one solution could be to use blockchain technology to create a transparent and immutable record of ownership and usage rights. But you could also be setting yourself up for immutable shenanigans and trouble on the back end. Like if you don't, like that's the classic case with the Trump NFTs. Like that's there for everybody to see. That cannot be altered.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
proof is in the pudding. Oh, that's yeah,
It's
that's
crazy. It's it's crazy.
yeah. Yeah, this is weird. The scarcity angle that they're talking about. Okay, sure, you can use an AI bot to create a one of one NFT. You can do that all day long, but yeah, that's not really.
It's not protected either, because
No, not at
yeah, they're
all.
saying that you cannot search an image in AI and then use it and then expect no one else to search that same image and they use it. It's
Claim
not
it as their own.
protected.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's.
Exactly.
Oh, mama, yeah, they're setting up for a world of drama there. So at the very least, you should be altering it somehow, whether it's through filters or what you did with your Ethereum NFTs, where you would create the image in pixels and then you would use distortion. That was part of your artistic process, was manipulating things. You've got
Yeah.
to at least do something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to
Otherwise,
change it. It's got to be changed.
yeah, that's otherwise you're going to get yourself in a world of pain.